Amber Heard decided to replace much of her legal team ahead of her appeal in the verdict of Johnny Depp's multimillion-dollar defamation suit against her, with the exclusion of Elaine Brdehoft. Her entire team of lawyers is made up of male lawyers. This has caused her to receive a lot of backlash because for someone who claims she supports women's rights, instead of at least having one woman in her counsel, she chose to fire Elaine and hired a male counsel. Back in 2018, Heard penned down an emotional account of how she was the victim, saying, "I was exposed to abuse at a very young age." She added, "2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out." The American Civil Liberties Union then accepted half of Amber Heard's $7 and divorce settlement and made her their ambassador for women's issues.
And do you recall? I'm trying.
As much as Elaine must have looked incompetent for trying so hard, the problem really stemmed from the case and how much her client Amber had lied and fabricated information. Even if her incompetence was the reason why she was fired, why didn't Amber fire her male attorney who looked and sounded as incompetent as every other lawyer of Amber? He even objected to his own question.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
From her PR team to her counsel, she has been hiring men, which is honestly a wrong move considering the fact that she claims to support women but doesn't want to associate with them. This is why Johnny is seen from a different light. He had a significant amount of representation in his group of attorneys. The new legal face-off means Heard and Depp's case could be back in front of a judge and a new jury early next year, as both parties are seeking to appeal the damages they were ordered to pay back in June. Heard has now hired David L. Axelrod and J. Ward Brown to represent her attempt to rescind the judgment. Ben Rottenborn of Virginia-based Woods Rogers Vandeventer Black will remain as a co-counsel. The Burley decision to bring on board Philadelphia-based Ballard Spahr lawyers Axelrod and Brown was made public Monday in a court filing in the Old Dominion. The makeup of the new defense team makes it apparent that Heard's appeal will focus on the First Amendment aspect of her legal fracas with Depp, specializing in the freedom of speech clause in America's founding document. Axelrod and Brown served as counsel to the New York Times' successful battle against Sarah Palin's libel suit over a sloppy June 14, 2017 editorial in the paper. "We welcome the opportunity to represent Ms. Heard in this appeal as it is a case with important First Amendment implications for every American," said Heard's newly minted attorneys in a statement. "We are confident the appellate court will apply the law properly without deference to popularity, reverse the judgment against Ms. Heard, and reaffirm the fundamental principles of freedom of speech. The grounds for appeal is that Heard and her team believe the court made errors that prevented a just and fair verdict consistent with the First Amendment." Heard is now expected to put up an $8.3 million bond as required by Virginia law to conduct the challenge. She had until September 4th to file the appeal with the bond presented to the court. A fan tweeted, "If hiring a new lawyer for appeal isn't noteworthy, publicly firing your trial is. What does it mean? If Amber thinks she can win a new trial based on Elaine's incompetence, she's going to be deeply disappointed." Another tweeted, "Everyone knows the appeal is a long shot. Not looking good for our gold digger. JD moved on already, and the one hurting her image every day is Amber with the help of Eve, Dauber, and the bunch of weirdos that follow her." Everyone, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.